Hello everyone, I am Pulkit Pareek, a third year law student of Christ University Lavasa, and today I am going to tell you about the case of Yusuf Khan versus Manohar Joshi, decided on 15th December 1998 with citation 1998 SC CRI 577. So, in this case, a writ petition was filed by the petitioners, that is, a civil petition numbered 673 of 1998. So, in this case, the Honorable Supreme Court of India laid down the proposition and held that it is a duty of the state to preserve, protect, and to defend the law and the constitution, and it cannot allow any violent act that negates the rule of law. This case revolved around the Article 21 and 32 of the Constitution of India to establish the rule of law for protection of life, liberty, and property of citizens for the cause of inactions caused by the state. In this case, basically the writ petition, it was filed out of the concern of many ordinary citizens in relation with the acts of violence that started against the members of minority committee in Mumbai. Moreover, here, many gangsters who were allegedly involved in the acts of violence, they stayed under the protection of the state, basically the police personnel. Thus, resulting out of the petition and the interim applications filed by the petitioners, the Honorable Supreme Court held that the state is expected and has the duty to protect and preserve the law and the constitution, and it may not allow or permit any act of violence which nullify or negate the rule of law established by the constitution. This was the primary judgment that was given by the court, which decided the rule of law, and later on, three more points were there, which the apex court had stated to come to the end of the petition filed. Secondly, the apex court ordered the state of Maharashtra to file an affidavit by any competent officer or authority, and it should state that if there were any actions that were taken with regards to the acts of violence which were discussed in the petition. Thirdly, the Honorable Supreme Court also asked to file an affidavit stating that if any person or persons were there who were booked under the respective charges for the said acts of violence, and if they were booked, then what was the stage of the investigation in their cases. Moreover, it was also ordered, like the court, it also ordered the Union of India to file an affidavit through the Attorney General of India with regards to the violation in Delhi of the last 4 weeks back then. Lastly, the interim orders were also given to the Union of India and to the state of Maharashtra to provide adequate security cover and protection to the petitioners till the time of the pendency of the petition. Concluding the judgment of the case, a new rule of law is developed with the help of this case. The fairness, justice, reasonability of administrative actions served as as the foundation for the ruling in this case. Everyone now has the right to compensation, the preservation of their rights, and defense against administrative arbitrariness as a result of it. The rule of law now includes all of these things as essential elements. These regulations represent administration's social welfare strategies. Our constitution has enshrined three principles of the rule of law: equality before law, the prohibition of arbitrariness, and the supremacy of the judiciary. The authorities in the contemporary period have discretionary powers to administer the society. Yet, these powers are sometimes exploited by the authorities, affecting and destroying the essential values of the society. If acceptable constraints, laws, and norms are imposed in the use of such powers, then such powers will efficiently and effectively regulate the society. Our constitution has embraced the dicey notion of rule of law, which resulted in the development of our judicial system. Authorities, thus, must employ discretionary powers and authority in the current day. However, the discretionary powers violates the rule of law doctrine. Thus, the two must be balanced, which and this can be accomplished by like when the court it restricts the administration's abuse of the discretionary powers given to them. Thus, to correct the imbalance between the rule of law and the discretionary powers, the rule of harmonic construction, it should be implemented. Thank you.